What's going on, believers? Guys, every day I feel like I'm coming on here and I'm putting down the gospel that right now is Sheba Doge, because I have this idea, this thing that at any moment now it's just going to have this incredible explosion, and it's because of the Elon Musk connection. It's because of the Sheba connection, the Doge connections, because of everything all wrapped up into one token. And I might add, this is the token with like the healthiest liquidity pool in all of crypto. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways.
All right, guys, if you take a look at the price action right now, we've got Sheba Doge trading at 34.48, which it's right here. If you remember, when we originally had these conversations, we were talking about getting in at the 15 to 1600 rate. Then it piped up to the 5,700. I hope you took your profits at that time. If you did, you're a legend. Then I hope that you waited a little bit to give it an opportunity, at least down to the threes. This 3,000 line right here was a nice little test. Support showed pretty good. And then we got the announcement that Bitmart was going to be on Friday. So then it pumped up to about 3,500. It's been sitting at 34, 3,500 off and on for the last little bit, a couple of days now. And we're getting closer and closer. My God, I just said we're getting closer and closer to where that next move is. And when you come back here and you kind of look here, we have not had that third giant pump yet. We had this one, which was okay. We had this one, which was not really a pump. That's your first major pump right there. There's your second major pump right there. We still haven't had that third gigantic move. This was a little pump. This was a natural little pump that came from Bitmart when the announcement, when everything was starting to coalesce and come together, that we were going to have that listing at that period of time. Then it kind of tapered off because we were waiting for the listing. Then we got here, the listing actually happened, so now we're sitting in a very good position. Oh yeah, guys, and one more thing. In the community member realm, we have Shibadoge.life, and you can see right here, this is a listing of my wallet, and it will show you how much I'm getting per day in reflections and what it's worth. So 2 days ago, I got 1.651 quadrillion. Yesterday, it looks like, no, that's not yesterday, that's 2 days ago. It was 537 trillion in reflections. Now, of course, the value is going to be a little bit low when you're doing this. I'm only a 0.0002% holder. I'm holding 10.969 quintillion. So it's not a giant amount that I'm holding, but it is an amount that I'm holding. And these reflections are coming in every day. And, you know, as this builds up, as this accumulates, and I want to say, like, we're at 34, 37 right now. I think that the big pump, that third leg that I'm talking about, I think that's going to come very soon. When that comes, we're going to be sitting at about 10 times where we are right now. And my 57 cents going to end up being a couple of bucks every day. And then this one's going to be a couple of bucks every day. And it's going to continue from there. This is a low cap gem that has all of the makings of something that's going to have that parabolic run. So if you're ever interested and you ever want to see what kind of reflections you're getting, go to shibadoge.life, and it will be able to tell you at a moment's notice and give you a breakdown of how much you're making every single day. And that, my friends, is a very cool thing. Moving on. All right. We're going to pop back over here. We're going to continue talking money. On Friday, there was an AMA. It was held inside the Telegram. They announced, the development team that is, they said that they've been working on Sheba Doge Launchpad in the background this entire time. So total secret, they already have a token confirmed that will be launching with Sheba Doge. The Launchpad, it's about to be finished. It's going to be public within the next couple of weeks. So we're not giving a date right now, but it will be coming up imminently. This means that not only will Sheba Doge have an NFT staking platform, it will also have a Sheba Doge Launchpad. Platform is essentially finished. Team's planning on how they'd like to release it in a combination with the SHIB Army NFTs. It's still being worked out, the details of which we're not there yet. Doge Army NFTs and the SHIB Army NFTs are both, by the way, going to be able to be staked. So if you're not excited, this is an opportunity to get very excited, because there's a lot of things that continue to just come down the pipeline here with Sheba Doge, and some of this stuff is going to be life-changing, guys. Moving on. All right, guys, because it's here, we're going to take a quick look. This is what Sheba Doge looks like over at Bitmart right now. And if you didn't know, and if you weren't paying attention, you may not have gotten the news, but Sheba Doge immediately reached top gainer status over on the Bitmart exchange. Look at this high. It went up as high as 56.59 from an opening position at around 3,000. So this thing was getting pretty volatile over here on Sheba Doge, and you can see on the left over here that there is still just a lot of volume happening, and you can see the trading happening down here. It's a pretty aggressive one. It's moving up and down. If you zoom in on the charts, and we're using 15-minute candles. If you use 1-hour candles, you get a better look here, and you'll see here that is incredibly volatile up and down price action, with most of it pushing towards the upside, it looks like right now. But this was a big period of trading. So when I tell you that Sheba Doge is about to launch, these are the things that you're looking for. You're looking for big candles, you're looking for high trading volume, and look down here. You can see that for the last bunch of hours, there's just been an enormous amount of trading volume, bigger than when they started over here. Like, it's continuing to accumulate, and it's continuing to get better. So it's kind of foolish if you're not involved. Just my opinion, not financial advice. Moving on. All right, guys, if you've been following me for any length of time, you know how important it was for me to be able to sing I Believe I Can Fly and pretend to be Elon Musk at least for just a little while and have those billions of dollars. But the important thing is this. There's now a pretty solid date between 2 and 3 weeks away that the Elon charity space event will happen. The ETA right now is 2 weeks, but it could be extended to about 3 weeks at a maximum. We're hosting this giant charity event, and we're going to do this with 4 other communities. Those tokens have all reached at least a $1 billion market cap. So if you're speculating here, and if you're wondering and you're curious here, Sheba Doge is hanging out with billion-dollar cryptos right now. Like, that has to say something in your mind. You have to see it. You have to know that there's something important about to happen here. This is one of those last opportunities, one of those rare opportunities where you've got somebody telling you right before there's this big lift and there's this big launch that there's a big lift and a big launch coming. And you don't always see it, and you don't always know exactly when it's coming, but we have a countdown going on right now, and that countdown is just a couple of weeks. Within a month, we're going to be looking at this as a potentially $1 billion market cap. That is a gigantic amount that we're talking about. And you consider this. If you consider that we're sitting at a $66 billion market cap, 66 billion, we're sitting at a $66 million market cap right now. That is 16x. That's going to put us about 16x from where we are right now. Yeah, my wallet was no secret, by the way. You got to see my wallet. There's about $4,000 in it. I'm invested into Sheba. I'm heavier than a lot of guys. I have a strong belief here that this is going to be one of those launching moments. Now, if that happens, then we're 16x up towards that $1 billion market cap, because playtime's over, guys. We are now playing with the big dogs. And if you want to be at the big dogs table, you got to eat like a big dog too. Guys, that's my time. Enjoy this ride that's about to happen. Have fun with it. Remember to take your profits, though. It's not financial advice. Take your profits on the way up. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. And remember, the most important thing is I'm believes, and I'm always right. Have a good day, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
I'm looking for the good life, good life. Sitting on top of the world, I wanna be shining.